Let's take a look at this app for travel expenses management and discover what functionalities are included. Right after we install this application, we will see a new product on our product list, travel expense with type service. We will also see that we have a new salary rule in Payroll application that allows us to automatically recognize whether the employee has travel expenses amount to be deducted from next period payroll. So now all we have to do is go to the travel expenses application and create and process our travel expenses request record to our employees. To do so, we go to travel expenses and press button create. We select employee, of course. Only employee with valid contract will be shown in this field. The app will automatically detect which department the employee was hired to and apply it to the form information. So we select this employee. We can see the department right here. Then we select the product from which we get accounting information to generate the related account move when needed. So far we have only one product marked as is travel expense, but of course we can create several products to that end. We create here, select travel expense. Then we need to specify the total amount for this expense. The record will be updated every time an operation occurs that may modify the pending amount, and the result will be shown in field pending amount. So we establish an amount right here, and then we elaborate the reasons for this travel that may justify that my company is assigning monetary resources for this to happen. So I'm gonna write testing reasons. We also need to specify the date range for this travel to take place. Let's say until there is. So once the info is correct, we confirm the records. After that, we will be asked to approve or reject this expense. So we approve it. And an extra tab with new info will appear right next to the recent tab named accounting, which obviously will be containing accounting information. So we press on edit, and here we need to select an advanced account. I'll be selecting anyone right here. I will pick just any account because ultimately it will depend on the accounting chart that the final user applies to this company. Also, we need to establish a payment method to record the payment of this expense, and another one to record the refund operation if it is ever necessary to do so, as this info is required or mandatory. For this example, I will be selecting bank in cash. So this next column on the right will show every account move we generate as the process moves forward. Once we press the accountant button, the app will be generating the first account move right here, logging this money advance into our accounting application. Now we have to process the refund operation once the employee is back from the travel. We need to establish how much money the employee can justify by using invoices and how much money the employee can back up with another document like receipts or receipts. the app will calculate how much is still pending to justify. So here, process refund. So here we establish, let's say 15 and another 10 invoice shares on receipts. So we save the record, and we can see right here that the justified amount is 25 and we still have a pending amount of 25. So the app will calculate how much is still pending to justify. Once it's done, if pending amount is 0, the record will be settled, but if not, one of two things can happen: whether the employee owes to the company or the company owes to the employee. The app can process both situations. If the employee still cannot justify all the amount, then the user can charge the employee with means. Let's process confirmation right here. Let's say OK. So here the user can charge the employee, which means that he or she pays the amount at once and the record is settled. Or the user can specify that the pending amount will be deducted from next payroll. In this case, the record will be marked for payroll discount. So let's do that. And we can see that this expense is marked for payroll discount on this date. So now if I go to payroll application and generate a payroll for this employee, we will see new salary rule applies automatically for this employee. Let's do that. So payroll, new payroll for the same employee, save, compute sheet, and we can see right here the amount that the employee owes to the company. So right here we can see travel expense salary rule with the correct amount. Then we can now confirm our payroll. If we go back to our travel expenses application, we can see that is completely settled. So that's all for today. Thank you. See you next time.